Hi, and welcome to the screencast where I'm going to show you how to navigate your Southeastern dashboard and some really important things like how to order textbooks, how to see your class assignments, and how to register for classes. So first things first, you're going to want to make sure you're at the main Southeastern homepage, which you can get to by typing www.seu.edu into your web browser. And then once you're here, normally you could just click right here on the top right, this login link to get into all your student portals. But I want you to scroll all the way down to the bottom because if you're a new student or you're having a hard time logging in and you forgot your password, there's a link right down here that you're definitely going to want to use. So underneath quick links, you'll see that there's the set reset password. If we click on that, this is where you can either set up your password, get your forgotten password, or reset your current password. Now, if you're a new student, the IT department should be sending you an email with your login information, your username, your Southeastern email, your ID, and then a link to set up your password. But the link they send you is this exact same link right here. So again, if you're a new student, just click New Student. You'll set up all your account information from here. Like your password from here, and again, if you've forgotten password, click this link, or if you need to reset your password, if you feel like you've had it for too long, there's some compromises in your internet security, you can simply do that here. But we're going to go back to the main Southeastern homepage, and we're going to log in as if we've already set this up, because this is how you'll generally be getting into your student portals. So again, right here on the top right, we're going to click this login link, and I'm going to log out so I can walk you through this. It already recognized who I was. But you would just enter your username right here. Now your username, you'll notice, is the exact same as your email without the @seu.edu. So you enter your username and then the password that you set up, and then it will take you to your dashboard. So it should recognize you. It should say your name. You'll notice some important dates, some upcoming events right over here. And then some quick links. So again, if you need to reset your password, you can do that here. If you need to check your financial aid status, get onto NetPartner, you can do that from right here. If you need to get to our library to look up some books and articles, that can all be done right here. And then again, student finances, class information, or our chapel schedule if you want to see it. So there's some great quick links here for you. Over here to the left is where you're going to see your dashboard buttons. Now, I'm an employee of Southeastern, so my dashboard is going to look a little bit different than yours. I have SFNet and the main website buttons. You shouldn't see these. You should only see Gmail, MyFire, MySEU, and JICS. So once we're here, you could click on Gmail and get your Gmail SEU account all set up to your preferences. So you can take some time to do that, but we're going to go ahead and go right into my SEU. Now I like going into my SEU to get to everything else because it automatically recognizes who you are. You don't have to re-enter in your login information. So again, it recognizes me. My name's right there. And then once I'm here, I want to point out a couple of things to you. First things first, if you click this drop down, this is how you can get to your other sites like MyFire and JICS and Gmail. Right here on the top tab, you can explore all these, but if you hover over finances, you can get to the business office and student financial services page if you need to get their contact information. If you hover over academics, you could click on the academic advising page to get the general contact information. Or, and this is probably the most important thing right here under this tab, you could click on Registrar to get to your major and minor forms. So as you scroll down, there's a little button here where you can register for classes. There's quite a few places where you can do that. But if you scroll down, you'll see the major minor forms category. And then you would click on the link that says Partner Site Students if you're a regional campus, extension site, and ministry partner student. So if you click on this link, it'll automatically take you to a form where you can declare your major and minor. So you'll want to do that, or if you change your major or minor, you would do that all through here. And then also you'll notice there's some links where you can request enrollment verification if anyone needs proof that you're enrolled in courses, or you could place a transcript order, especially once you've graduated, if you need to order transcripts. So all that can happen right here for my SEU underneath the Academics tab by clicking on Registrar. But we're going to go back to the home of my SEU. And I'm going to point out some other good information for you here. You'll see the Life Journal. This is a neat little tool where students can read through the Bible in a year. So students all across the nation associated with Southeastern are reading through the Bible in a year, and it's kind of neat to do this journey with them. So every day it's populated with new books and chapters where you can read through with other students. You also see the upcoming events posted here. And then if you wanted to, you could get to MyFire right here on the bottom of the page. You can make payments to your account here, or you can register for classes. But again, we can get to all the information up on top, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So once you click on the drop down, the next place I want to take you is JICS, Student Information. So since I logged on to my SEU First, it automatically takes me into JICS through a backdoor. I don't have to re-enter that information. However, if you were to go into JICS on your own, there's a little trick. Your username would be your ID number for JICS, not your email username. But again, you don't have to worry about that if you log into my SEU First. So once you're on the JICS homepage, the Home tab, you'll notice some links over here to your left, but the same links that are posted to the left are found throughout this page. So looking at the home page at a glance, I can see the courses that I'm registered for. I can also add or drop courses or do a course search, and I can also go to the online bookstore, all right here from the home page. But if I click on the Student tab, I can also get to that information. So again, we have the quick links to the left, but if you scroll down, there's a lot more meat and bones to that information. So you have some important dates and announcements from the registrar. And then again, you have your textbook search link. So I'm going to show you how to do a textbook search. I clicked on the Follett Bookstore link, and then you'll come right down here. Now, it's really important to know what classes you're going to be taking when you're doing the textbook search, so you know what books you're looking for. So you're not going to be able to select anything else under Select Your Program. Your subterm's already going to be selected for you, but your division is where you want to make sure you're selecting the right information. So DC stands for Doctoral Candidate, GR stands for Graduate, and UG stands for Undergraduate. Most of you are going to be undergraduate, so I'm going to go ahead and click there. And then after you select Undergraduate, this is where you need to know what department your classes are going to be in. And chances are you're going to have a mix. So once you're registered for courses, the course ID number will be 4 letters and then some numbers. So the first 4 letters should correspond right here to the department. So for example, BIOT is Old Testament. So I would click on that if I was taking an Old Testament Bible class, and then I would have to know the specific course number, which again you could get from your student schedule, to then be able to see the books that are associated with that course. So we could do this all day long, but again, once you have your student schedule, it'll be a lot more clear which classes you need to select. So you can get to your student schedule right here. Now, I've already registered myself for classes, so my schedule is populating here. So if you registered, the classes you registered for should be here. This is where you see your official student schedule on JICS. Currently, the add drop period is closed, and it states that right here, but if it were open, you would be able to add or drop courses, and you could do a course search to then, again, add or drop courses to your schedule. Now, as we scroll down, something else I want to point out. Again, I have my current schedule here, but if you click on View Details, if like you're not seeing the right courses, something doesn't seem right, it could be because you're not in the right subterm. So the easiest thing is to just choose this general fall subterm, and all the classes that you're ever taking in fall should be listed here. If you accidentally click on a program that you're not enrolled in, not all the courses might be here. Or, for example, if you're an extension site student and you click on extension program, but you're also registered for some online courses, you won't see all your classes. You'll only see those for the extension program. So again, make sure you choose the fall choose subterm, just that general blanket one for the fall or the spring, whatever semester you're in, so all your classes populate and you're not accidentally missing something. So we're going to go back to the Student tab. Now that I've shown you how to register for courses, where to see your schedule, you're probably wondering how you even know what classes to register for. There's two different ways you can get that information. The first thing, you should have a link over here where you can get to your degree audit portlet. Mine is currently not working. But again, you should have that link, and if you click on that link, it will list for you what courses you need to take and when. So you know, okay, I need to sign up for these 4 courses for the fall subterm in 2016. I need to sign up for the next 4 for spring. So all that'll be posted here. Or if you still are a little confused or you have specific questions about course registration, you can always reach out to your academic advisor, and each of you have an academic advisor assigned to you and assigned to your site, and they'll be able to help you out with any of those questions there. And then as you explore, you can see that there's some links where you can get a GPA projection. You can see your final and midterm grade reports once you've been enrolled in a course for that long. So there's a lot of good information here on the Student tab. Under Student Finances, we've reviewed most of this information in the Financial Aid 101 screencast, but again, you can make a payment here or you can see your current account balance. The Parent Access tab is important if your parent's going to be involved in your education. Since you're an adult, your information is your information now. We don't share that with anyone else unless you've given us permission. So if you want your parent to be able to access your educational records, to be able to see your grades, or know your financial information like your account balance or what loans you've been offered, you have to give them permission here. Otherwise, we will not share that with them. So that's JICS. We're going to go ahead and click on My SEU to get back to the My SEU page, because now I want to take you into My Fire. So once you have a schedule, you will be able to log into My Fire. If you try to log into My Fire before you have a student schedule, and again, you can see that under JICS, you will not be able to log in. So a lot of students try and log into My Fire too soon before they're even registered for courses, and they think there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong, it just means you need to be registered for classes. Normally it would prompt you to log in over here, but I was already logged in, so it automatically recognized me. So I want to point out a couple of things. Right here on the main page, you can see our library tools. Again, if you need to look up online books or articles, you can reset your password here. You can see our online chapels from My Fire, or you can contact someone about online tutoring. Some other things you might notice, this Help Center box over here. This is if you need to contact the creators of My Fire, who are separate from Southeastern. The creators of My Fire are Learning House. So if you click these, you will not be chatting with a Southeastern representative. Just keep that in mind if you have Southeastern specific questions. Other than that, you can get to your courses either by clicking this drop down right here. You can see all the courses you're registered for. Or you can go over here to the right, and again you can click on My Courses, or I like to just click on Dashboard, and all my courses are listed right here, and they're also listed right here. So to get into a specific course, you just have to click on its name. And once you're logged in, normally you'll see folders here with different information like your syllabus and then assignments per week or however they're categorized. Right now, if I click, for example, this Topic 1 folder and I opened it and it's empty, that's normal for me to see because my classes don't start for another week and a half. Professors aren't required to load content into courses until 1 week before classes start. So if you're logging in too early and you see empty folders, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your system. It just means the professor hasn't loaded the content yet. Also, once you're logged into a specific class, you could click on Participants, and you can see everyone who's in that class with you, which is really good. So you can connect with other people in your class, or you can see, hey, I don't recognize anybody and I should, so maybe I'm in the wrong class. That might be helpful information. And also, right here by my name, you can see that I've loaded a picture, as have some other people. You can do that by clicking on your name, and then you click on Edit Profile. Once you click on Edit Profile, you can edit all this information here. You can add a description about yourself, and you can add a picture if you're interested in that. So that's My Fire at a glance. One last thing that I want to point out about this system, there's a little mail icon here, or down at the, actually once you're registered in a course, so you can get to the mail icon up top, or if we go into a specific course, if you scroll down, now there's a Compose New Email link. This is really great if you want to email specific people in your class or your professor. You don't have to worry about searching for their email. It's kind of like sending messages in Facebook. So this isn't a brand new email account, but it's a way to send messages in the system.